Vietnam Steve is on his way.
Sing ciao, everybody. Welcome back. You're watching Vietnam Steve, and I got a good one for you today. Do you ever have those days where your resilience is just getting tested in everything you try and do? I'm having one of those days today, so I thought I'd share it with you. Now, I carry a relatively large bag of tricks with me because I've not only got the iPhone, which you're on today, in my back pocket, but I've got the Osmo Pocket 3 here on board because I'm trying to film everything I do going forward on the Osmo Pocket 3. But I've been a bit caught out today. I've been around the neighbourhood with a good friend of mine, and I'm just in the local plaza here. He's just gone to have a freshen up, and we're heading out for the day. But we've already had a couple of kilometre walk, a lovely breakfast by the street, a coffee, a look in the shopping centre. But I thought, look, I've got some things on my chest, particularly about resilience, that I wanted to talk to people about. And lo and behold, as resilient as I am, I've come out and been caught short. So let's get into it. It's a lovely area where I am here. It's a beautiful day. This little park goes straight through to the bayside, and I might go through the maze here and see if I can get out the other side. I'm just looking now, and I see that there's only one way into this maze, so probably go back out and not go in there. That would be a good thing. So I've got backup batteries in my bag, I've got backup cameras, I've got the microphone for the Osmo Pocket 3. I didn't bring the microphone for the iPhone because I thought I'd use the Pocket 3 today. Got some pickleball courts here. Always good to stay healthy and fresh. And lo and behold, I don't have an SD card in my Osmo Pocket 3. I pulled that out last night, gave it to my daughter. She was heading out with a camera that she'd left the SD card behind somewhere else. And so I gave her my SD card. So I'm without an SD card, but I'm full of ideas. So how can I be resilient and get these down on film for you? Now, it is a little bit windy down here, but I'll try and keep you out of the wind so that it's not buffering too much. But Ha Long has everything we need, so I'm just going to drop into a shop and pick up another SD card before we go to our next location. I'm just going to walk to the waterfront here because I see we've got a big ship in today, so that'll be something nice to see. And finish off talking about resilience. So I'm very well planned out. I have everything fully charged. I have AirPods in case I get stuck somewhere for a few hours and have to listen to something on my phone. I've got a spare battery in case anything goes low. I can charge it up when I'm sitting. But one thing I haven't brought with me was the extra set of microphones, because I just thought that's one less thing to carry. And it's a trap for young players. Now, I don't know if I can link the DJI to my iPhone. I probably can, but I may well need a DJI app, and I'm just not up to frigging around with that today. So I think it's important in life to make sure that we think about what could go wrong, possibly will go wrong, and then think about how we build that resilience. Beautiful area down here. I'll just do the spin around so you sort of get the idea where I am. We've got the Sophia apartments behind me there. These big mansions on the front are quite expensive. And I'm down near the Vinmec private hospital down here. And we're a little bit wobbly today because I haven't got you on the gimbal, I'm just raw dogging it. The issue with the gimbal is you'd be a long way away from me, and I'm trying to keep my speaking to you very clear. So it looks like we've got a nice cruise ship in over here. And this would be the third one I've seen in a week. So they're coming thick and fast through Ha Long as we go into a new season. So be very careful when we're crossing the road. Don't step in front of the truck. And once we get here, we just look the other way. See, we've got a white car coming, and that's it. So this ship is called the Astro Ocean. And looks very nice. The bay is very calm today. Over there we have the Bai Chai side of Ha Long. And I'm heading across there later today. I'm going to go on that cable car right up to the top. So for me, building resilience has just happened one step at a time. It hasn't happened overnight. Three things that you can probably consider is, what's going to be important to you in your day that would cause a headache if you couldn't do it. So for me, it's about having my camera accessible when I've got something useful to talk to you about, living smarter and risking less. Today I've stepped in a puddle, no SD card in the camera. Luckily, that is important to me. I can still do it on the iPhone, just like I'm doing now, without a microphone. Not as top notch, but still gets the message out. So resilience doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be useful. And then the third thing is, none of this is really important to what's going on with life, which is sharing conversations with people around the streets and eating good food with friends and family. And so it's not a life-threatening resilience that I'm actually working on today. So for those of you that watch the channel regularly, thank you very much. I do value your comments. Keep those questions coming for 5 Question Friday. I love to have something to talk about on a Friday as a rat scurries across the street in front of me. And please put in the comments, what do you do to stay resilient as you go through your week? Are there some particular things that you do? You take cash as well as cards whenever you leave the house. You maybe have 2 SIM phones in your phone if you're a traveller. I'd be loving to hear what those resilience things are that you actually do. So that's it for today. Resilience 101 with Vietnam Steve. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty, and I look forward to seeing you out and about in the next one.